Anyone?
Pardon?
Mm-hmm. Go on, I'm listening.
All right, go. Can you ask what's the question?
Okay.
So the question is, how much is the molar heat of the solution? That's what this experiment was about, to calculate the molar heat. So number 9 on the second page table. Yes. Go on, Ariel, I'm listening.
I got about 18.2 kilojoules per mole.
Okay, that's particularly, that sounds okay. Now my question to you is, I didn't do the math. I didn't ask you to do the math for muriatic acid yet, right?
Okay.
Now using your scientific skills that I just did, what do you think? Is it going to be higher than vinegar or lower than vinegar? What do you guys think?
Higher.
High.
Why is it going to be higher than vinegar? Because
Well,
what happened? Yeah.
Initial temperature was higher, like the reaction was a lot more stronger,
Vigorous,
which
right?
shows. So I think
Correct. So the temperature was already, the reaction temperature was already higher for the muriatic acid. So obviously it's going to have a higher amount of molar heat of solution. So that's what you're doing in this lab, okay? So for your lab report. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. On the last page right here, number 4, it is asking you for the error, right?
Yeah.
Did I have error here
Yes.
or no? I did or no?
I think.
What do you guys
yes,
think?
Because
Okay, when did I have errors? Can you tell me?
when we weighed the flask, the mass was
Right.
about, but the mass was
So-
different.
Correct. So the mass was different. Well, it has to be 150. It was not. It was a little more over or under it, right?
Yes.
So forth. Those are the
Yeah.
errors that you're. Yeah. Can you think of anything else where there may be an error? Anything else where you think there may have been an error?
Maybe in the when you were measuring the baking soda, it was just a little like.
Yeah, that could be it. Another thing is the thermometer, right? I didn't use a very, very high caliber thermometer. I just used a basic thermometer, right? So that may have become an error as well.
How could that be an error? How could the thermometer affect?
Because I'm not using a lab caliber thermometer, right? So instead of saying 26.23, it just says 26 degrees. It has to be very specific in a lab. So that's an error as well. It's not very specific.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right. So your job for this experiment is, again, remember I explained that to you last week, is it has to be written like a lab report. Introduction, you need to have your materials and methods, your results, yeah, and your conclusion. Okay? And at the end of the lab, once you're done with that part, what I want you to do is I want you to answer question number 1 and 3 on the back as well. Okay, on your particular lab. So that's the lab, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did.
sure.
No problem.
For number 4, I'm confused about 4 and what we're supposed to do.
Question 4. Let me just check. Okay, give me just a second. Let me see. Okay, so number 4. Remember, observed. You observed a certain value, right? For example, your value was.
The temperature.
Let's show, no, not the temperature. I meant to say, okay, let's check at the mass of the empty cup in terms of baking soda and muriatic acid, or sorry, in vinegar and muriatic acid, okay? When I measured the empty cup in vinegar, how much was it?
114.
114, right? No, I think it was, or.
That was the
Okay, let's forget about the empty cup. Let's look at the mass of the solvent. How much was mass of the solvent? In baking soda and vinegar.
In vinegar, it was 145.
145. But remember, on my procedure, I measured 150 milliliter, right? 150 milliliter and 150 grams should be the same. So when I was measuring it, I should have measured 150. I did not get 150, I got 145,
Yeah.
right? That is
Yes.
the error, okay? So who asked me that question? In that case, your observed value was 145. Your expected value was 150. So 145 minus 150 is minus 5 divided by 150 times 100%
and then,
gives you the error.
okay.
Yeah, you understand me now?
Yeah.
So that is
Yes.
your error percent.
Wait, for that,
Mhm.
for that, we do it for the molar heat of solution.
Yeah, just try to do it. You can do, let's just do it for the molar heat of solution. Yeah, because that's the final result we're looking at, right? Now,
So-
it's
Yeah.
not going to be the same as in the internet. You're not going to find this value the same thing as in the internet because we're using, like I said, lab has errors on it.
Wait, so for the
Yep.
expected value, do we find a value from the internet? And
You can find a value from the internet. It's just everything you can have is on the internet. Normally, most of the accurate values are on the internet. On the lab, it's just here and there for us. Good? You understand me? Okay. For this lab report, you have to email it to me. Okay. I'll give you guys, let's see, today is the 30th. I'll give you 2 weeks. So not this coming week, but the week after you have to submit it. You have to email it to me, okay? This may be considered an off assignment, so just be ready for it.
okay,
Gee, so is it gonna be going to unit 2 or unit 1?
Say that again.
Is it gonna count for like unit 1 or unit 2?
This is actually, I think, your unit, the Hess's lab part. So I think unit 3,
Oh, okay.
okay?
Yes.
Okay, but anyway, that is the lab. And if you don't have any questions, you can leave. And if you have any questions, just email me. For the recording, I'll ask the school to send you the recording for this. Okay?
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a great rest of the day. And I'll talk to you next week.
bye.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.